wonder what it turns on. Zilch. Take me. Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close. So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. This body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. Same as on the table, it means he was here. right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, we could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back. He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you!
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her? This much gel could blow up the Senate.
Punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here.
Yes.
And the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this? She lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line, if not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. The question is, what are my taxes being spent on? Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here? Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Sarah?
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. but I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week. What is this place?
Thought I'd be an easy target.
Police, don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
How did you find her?
Drop
the gun, and I'll let you live.
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1!
Let's settle this one-on-one!
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry. I'm stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me. Stay still. Why did you come here?
Sarah, at least give me something and tell me what's going on with... end up in this body? You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
This body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So, are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Cara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
You, the body department liaison.
Oh, look who's holier than fuck.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Living museums in response to the continuing need. Acid rains ravaging our planet will not cause extinction. Bioresurrection.
Citizens, I assure you, about the environment as much as we care about the development and...
These figurines.
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, as the rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2-by-3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her and like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Taylor.
The greatest treasure in this dump. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. It's a portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers. On a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
It's taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Grudge or anything.
I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back. She only thought of others, never herself. Selfless to a fault. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. There was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You get it now?
Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Blood tests. From the beginning of the month. remember it. This is older than me.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me, more literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
We're at the movies, and Rachel tries to convince me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
Did Dario also write riddles? There was one on the back of the book.
Yes! The Chicken of Justice could only be summoned by solving one.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
And shoot the shelf above the burglar?
I'd have time to reload and finish the piece of shit.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I try.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Points for determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
I hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking.
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
Don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
We created this system, or at least let it become a reality.
Speak for yourself. I'm a newborn, remember?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Bottoms up. Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Are you fucking nuts?
I'm risking everything for you, shithead. Do you understand that? The whole world doesn't revolve around you.
I don't think the whole world.
So trust me, like I trusted you.
All right. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
That's what I thought. Hypocrite. You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. Projecting your fears where they don't exist. And you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck! You understand?
Can't tell good from bad, especially in this fucked up world. But if someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Dress your finger.
I can handle it.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload it.
I still don't get that part of the story. I want to think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it. If only the innocent could take such revenge.
The world would be a better place.
Lots of familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
If synchro tests have a positive effect, then maybe there is something that does the opposite. No, sorry, I don't buy it. I'm getting used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there, apart from the obvious?
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads. Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
And it all down to this? Fucking why?
Art for art's sake?
I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have and this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least to them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next? You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy?
Corruption and power like no one else.
Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Together piece by piece. Okay. It was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings. Why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
Throwing them in. To focus.
I am fucking focused.
Are you sure?
I was, but I changed my mind.
Good to know you still have feelings for them. Like I said, I have at least 3 hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like might take a long time.
I'm just looking at all the angles.
How sure are you of that?
Barry, about 30%.
Green didn't have to be the only one like that. The most influential players are more or less for grabs. How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
Who's pulling the strings in all of this?
And you?
Work well under pressure, resistant to stress, ability to assess situations quickly. Only the
That's all?
I believed in justice. Shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for... Let's try to draw some conclusions.
I see two main possibilities. Or plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. With Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying. I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? All this, murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain.
We're out of time for mistakes.
I'll admit our alleged killer knows a lot. Evidence that taking control of bodies is possible. Green wouldn't be so easy to manipulate. Balls for hundreds of years. Decided to go out in a blaze of glory and burn.
Green planned it all. Then what role did the killer play in everything? So, what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
He's a pro, after all.
When they do their first crimes, they leave.
Cases in recent years.
No. Poison. Check the final death.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No. Shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
You can't touch your own case or reconstruct. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world.
You know the answer.
Damn you.
I have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah, thanks. Looking in the mirror. Thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own.
Rise to the city are drawing near to Green's farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own and security, according to the...
Dude, are you there? Hello? Oh, this guy's a bull. For me, we'll get it sorted together.
Seth?
Who else, genius? Don't go. This is no ordinary schmuck who slings packages on the street. I just
ask, am I satisfied with my work? This will end worse than usual.
Find out what happened.
Fine. But what if you don't?
Whatever it takes.
You can't cover your ass if you do this. Jake!
We just received gunshots in Central Park! The crowd is panicking!
Truth is said. The problem with this statement is that there are only two kinds of medicine that work. Those with an awful taste, and
James, are you there?
Good to hear you.
Remember, in this place, desynchro can be deadly. Got any symptoms yet?
Never felt better.
damn it.
I can't see anything. Do you think there are any traces left after all this time?
I was here. How am I? Most of the blood evaporated in the fire. UV will detect something.
No conductor? Anything?
Fucker. Why can't I remember anything? So many different... Nowhere to run or hide. Permanently damaged. I have to check it out. Shot through. I'll check it. Looks familiar. It fits my gun. No. I don't have... Use couple of body credit. This guy just hit the memory here.
Probably like most of the victims.
There was a major firefight here before. I remember this. It was like he was standing around here. I need to look for more evidence.
I don't know if...
It was almost midnight. Maybe some parent forgot a birthday and ankle deep in blood. I already have a lot of data. Construct.
James, think again. The reconstructor will try to use your memories because you were there.
It'll be fine.
No, you won't. Wait. James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something...
What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment. Remember, I'll tell you.
I was chasing a...
Shot up those people.
No! What does he know about the train? From the synchro... That's how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Are you alive? That's blood?
Uses your memories against you. Like a parasite. Squeezes at the gaps left by the desyncs and modifies. Oh, he hacked synchro tests and finds out everything? He does it somehow.
Away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it. Don't reconstruct further, understand? I can't be with you now.
What?
I'll explain later. Trouble, okay? Over and out.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car. Rachel. She recorded lectures with it.
Watching the neon fading city. Oh no.
Fuck! No, please! I'm begging you!
What's going on?
Did you know that in the last single test I talked about us? Never. Way. What happened? We tried. We were stupid. Be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
She would never. It's my own fears, not her death. Sisyphus' work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to not to immerse himself in it. Rachel had one. Wore it until it broke into pieces. Didn't even have time to yell. A mortal wound. Why can't I remember anything? It's starting to look like a graveyard on wheels. Into reconstruction. I will not kill. I didn't kill anyone.
You can smell it under your skin. Can you feel it rotting?
Why can't I? Okay. Everyone like a madman. What's next?
Have a look.